Hi everyone, my name is James Banks and I'm the Director of Town and Country Planning Advisors. So I'm a town planning consultant, and what exactly is that? So I'm qualified in town planning and I've spent the past decade in specialist town planning roles, whether that be in a planning consultancy, whether that's in a renewable energy company, or within 10 local authorities across England and Wales. I've dealt with well over 1,000 planning applications at this point, everything from a 6-foot fence up to 15-storey buildings, listed buildings, HMOs, resi commercial, you name it, I will have done it, and every variation in between. So I very much live and breathe planning daily, and I always offer free planning strategies to people. My number one issue with the planning system as it currently sits, apart from the over-regulation of the system, which I think everyone can agree on, is really the lack of expertise in the private sector. And this is why I decided to set up Town and Country Planning Advisors, because as a planning officer, I would receive so many planning applications from agents and they simply were not up to scratch. There was no planning strategy and it was really treated like a tick box exercise. And a lot of this blame then went onto the local planning authority quite unfairly. Basic planning principles weren't being adhered to, basic specialist reports weren't being submitted. And so I have built this company very much to provide that free planning strategy to people, because when you are truly an expert in a particular field, it doesn't take me very long to figure out what the problem is and what the solution is going to be. And then if someone wants to run with that planning strategy, by all means, we can agree that, that's not a problem. But the point is, I'm saving them a lot of money, a lot of stress, and it should speed up the system as well. So I'm very much committed to providing high quality planning applications, having that actual communication with the local authority, not just trying to be belligerent, which is what a lot of agents were unfortunately like. So if you or someone you know requires a lot of planning assistance, perhaps they're scoping out a new property for development, or they want to know what they can do with a parcel of land, as I said, I always provide that free planning strategy. So feel free to get in contact and I'll see you then.